That ending, man. That was on some God Usopp type shit right there. That ending straight up brought me to tears from laughing so hard. That was way too damn funny. Izuku thinks he's a badass. He gets in first place. He's all happy in this chapter. He's like, yeah, 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 I'm first place. And then the ending comes. And we find out they're doing a human cavalry type game match. They gotta collect the person's actual headband. And we find out that out of the 42 people that pass to the next round, they each are worth certain individual points. Starting at 5 points, so on, and it gets increasingly higher as, you know, the point value goes up for the players to the highest first place. First place is worth 10 million fucking points. And I'm like, Izuku, man, you're fucked. You're fucked. I'm sorry, Izuku, you are fucked. Just, there is no way. There is no way. Here's what's gonna happen. Izuku's worth 10 million fucking points. You win. Like, if you beat Izuku, you win the freaking match. Like, you're not even going to compare. His face. Did you see that face? That face of Izuku. That was a face of a man that knows he's about to get wrecked. Oh shit, this gave me a good laugh. Like, this chapter had some great parts about it, but that ending, that finished me off. Like, seeing that ending, his face, like, he was ready for the wreck. Like, he's about to have a lot of people wreck him. Like, everybody is coming after him. He's going to be headhunted. Like, Izuku, you better just forfeit. You're going to get wrecked. Because here's the thing. There's only two ways this is going down. Izuku is going to get destroyed, or B, Izuku is going to use his power and he's going to wind up in the hospital because he broke every bone in his body to survive against every single person that is going to be coming after him. So, Izuku, I'm sorry, bro. You're not winning this match. You're straight up not winning this match. That's all I can say about that. So, this overall chapter, man. This chapter was way too damn funny. Like, I was laughing my ass off at that ending, but I was even laughing beforehand. There was actually a specific scene in this chapter, one of the panels that I was laughing my ass off at more than the other scenes of this panel. It was on par with that face reaction of Izuku at the chapter, like the ending of this chapter. Momo gets in 17th place. And Great Boy gets in 18th place. And in the panel I saw in this chapter, you see Great Boy hugging Momo's ass. Just grabbing her ass. And I'm like, Great Boy just grabbed Momo's ass. He is riding her ass. That is what he is literally doing. He is literally riding her ass in the middle of this chapter. And he won because he was holding on and riding her ass across the finish line. Let's be real here. Great Boy is the real MVP of this chapter. That's straight up. Nothing will beat Great Boy. He is the real MVP here. He is the real winner. When it comes to this chapter, the real winner is Great Boy. My boy, Great Boy. He's the real winner. Because he's grabbed Opie. And now he's grabbed Momo's ass. That's some things that some characters in other series have never been able to do. And just to see that, oh my god. Like, straight up, oh my god. This chapter was too damn funny. So, getting on to a serious note. This chapter of Boku no Hero Academia. Besides the comedy, with the facial reaction at the end, with the next setup for the next match, for instance, you know, Izuku gonna be getting that headhunted, you have it to where we find out our winners. The chapter, for the most part, is very, very basic. Like, it is very, very simple in a nutshell. Like, it finishes off the final stretch of the race. For instance, Izuku, he bounces up, and as he's bouncing up through the explosions, you see how he gets in front. All of a sudden, you have Bakugo, and you have, pretty much, Bakugo gets in front of him again, and all of a sudden, you know, Izuku wants to get back in front. And a quick act of thinking, he actually grabs the metal plate that he's slinging, and he slams it on the ground, and it causes another explosion where he bounces past across the finish line. So technically, Izuku won. With the quick thinking, his smart thinking, his quick reflexes, stuff like that, Izuku won. So I'm happy for that. And then you have it to where our second place winner, Todoroki, he wins in second place. And then the third place winner is Bakugo. Now, Bakugo's face in this chapter. Oh, I am in love with Boku no Hero Academia. When it comes to the faces is the best part. That reaction face of Bakugo when he got in third place. That's... oh my god. That would have been one of the best moments of this chapter if it wasn't for Izuku's face and Great Boy getting that ass from Momo. If it wasn't for those two, Bakugo hands down would have had the best face. I'm also glad Tetsu also made it in the top 42. Like, he's number 10 if I'm correct. So, whoa. Oh yes, that one Vine girl I mentioned in my last review of Boku no Hero Academia, her name was Shiozaki. That was actually the name in the panel. So we actually got a clarification of her name, and she was 4th place. And I'm like, whoa. She is incredibly strong to be 4th place. Like, I did not think she was that strong. So she's in 4th place right behind Bakugo. So she's not someone you want to mess with. The Vine girl that in the last chapter. So I'm interested to see her abilities. Overall, the chapter pretty much just shows you the winners, and there's actually one character that stood out among all these different people that were in the 42 different people that passed on to the next match. Besides the ones we already know of and had names, there was one person that stood out among all these different panels. It was the one that actually had a word of dialogue. There was actually only one character in all 42 different pictures that were shown in this chapter of the different people that passed on. Only one character had dialogue, and this one character with dialogue had no head. But you see inside the shirt, you see the actual wording say shit. The person says shit. We don't know if the person is a male or female because there is no name tag on it. So whoever this person is has some form of invisibility power, shrinking power, something like that. And there was actually dialogue for this person. This person placed in number 40. Number 40, this person placed in. So I'm going to guess that this person's going to be very important later on, because there is no way in hell the mangaka would actually put some dialogue for this character if it was not very important later on. Like, this character most likely is going to get a major shining point later on, most likely in this upcoming tournament, pretty much, like this upcoming battle, like this human cavalry battle. I'm like, oh my god. So overall, that's pretty much the chapter in a nutshell. It really is. It's a good chapter. Fucking good chapter. Like, oh. I laughed. I laughed too hard. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.